Let the shenanigans begin. What's happening, everybody? Can you guys hear me? Oh, the new dude, A Ray. There we have A, one single A Ray. A Ray. We have a Ray. What the pickles? Yo, Casper, what's going on, man? Stacy, my love, what's happening? Car. Morgan. Well, Bamanin just pooping apparently. By truck. Oh, the Browns off. What's happening for Javon? Howdy. Uh, what's everybody doing? Feel like you're all staring at. Seriously, how you guys doing? That's distracting. The big Rickley on the other side. What's up, Zeman? How you doing, brother? Good buddy. Royals Blue. There's a huge B on the other side. Very distracting. But I can see, hey, good stuff. About Freak Show, what's happening? How are you, brother? You metal? Deaf? Deaf. Be hard of hearing. Yeah, and I think I'm gonna have to switch to the headset mic. Yeah. Brother Bruce, what's happening, man? Good to see you. I either have to switch or I have to keep my face like right up in it. Get friendly. But I think we should be able to switch. Uh, Mrs. Freak Show has to go to bed. Why does she have such an early bedtime? You're a meanie, man. Why do you make her go to bed so early? Horrible. What's happening, Mark H? Good to see you, man. Bring it up. Yeah, I think, well, I either have a loose connection or I just really have to keep up because it's not breaking up over here on TV. Go ahead. Fine. No, it's not breaking up for me. It's breaking up for Joe. That's breaking up really bad. Tina Turner, what's happening, man? See you, brother. Well, there's a good little crowd in here. Why don't you go ahead and throw what brand? Well, hey, buddy. Good to see you, my friend. You gonna strike your signature rose for Titanic pose tonight? Bed, um, oh man, that's so you. Well, it's good for you. You get the day off. She has to go to work, so cat's away is mice play, right? Satisfaction. What's happening, brother? How are you? Um, but throw what you're carrying. I mean, not like literally objects and all. Paul Rail, what's happening, brother Paul? Long time no see, man. Blumpkin, how are you? Good to see you, buddy. Forrest, he's all kinds of people popping in. Grand to see everybody. Fantastic. I haven't done this in a year, but I think it's been more like a month, maybe. Enter XM18 for Jebon. I love knives. Good to see you. I think you got a good little run of luck here lately with giveaways. I see you like seeing dedicated people. Like, random people you've never seen before. Michael Morgan, Real Steel Terra 14. Hinder Auto with the Hinder Collector. Imagine that, just carrying a Hinder. Well, congratulations for you. It's good to see that show. Mark H kept it basic, carried one of his penguins. He's going to end up like Zach. Going to end up like Zach, but with things instead of bug outs, I guess. Or 40s. I know he's got a heap of them. It's okay. It's okay, Timbo. I understand you had to go through. So welcome back. Hope everything came out okay. Didn't have to resort to doing it like a mathematician, working it out with a pencil. Brother Beard, what's happening, man? Zeman carried a Texture Protect Malibu Black Cerakote Jump, Black Cerakote Bureau Fulcrum, Forest Tank, Bigfoot Classic SG, Leatherman Squirt P4, Fine EP1 type in. Freak Show had a Nimble X, Smoky Mountain Knife Work Magna Cut Deca, Sharpshooter Laid Back Jack, Forest Tank, Olight Warrior Mini 2, Leatherman Charge Plus, Log Dog Notebook, and a tactile turn pin. There's BFF Teo. How you doing, Mateo? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, I am gonna have to switch to this headset. This mic is jacked up. Hold on for a second. Hello. All right. Yeah, should be good now. Yeah. All right, we are back, and hopefully that's a lot better. Sounded better over here, but yeah, I kind of go sideways sometimes. Things go a little sideways, upside down. Mike Jernak, what's happening, man? Good to see you. G Bizzle, what is going on, brother? We good. We good. We Gucci. Hey, welcome to Miss Stacy, the newest member of the Merry Pranksters. So you're gonna have to pull a prank on somebody. It's rules. No, nobody in here though. Random person in the community, and we need, of course, video evidence. Is DG in here? Somebody said, hey, DG to him. Tony Boombots, what's happening, brother? How are you? Good to see you, man. Like your name too, Boombots. Fun to say. All right, so we went back to the bad mic comments. I should be caught up. Oh yeah, we're gonna go off the rails, damn it. Zeman is a member as well. Holy shnikes. We're going to have all kinds of the emojis that I can't even see, which is kind of janky for StreamYard to do, but hey, it is what it is. Yeah, dude. Hey, I remember that, Mike. He, I think that pretty much the whole, holy shit. Timbo, welcome, brother. I think pretty much his whole live stream was sideways. Wasn't he? Didn't he end up having to resort to like holding the camera himself, kind of doing the little selfie, like duck face deal? Selfie stick. BRB, all right, you got to smoke a cig there, Brant. We'll see you when you get back. Don't talk to strangers. And don't talk to any women of ill repute, for sure. Went to the doctor the other day. He said, I have to stop masturbating. I said, why? He said, so he could finish my exam. Well, I mean, yeah, that does kind of tend to get in the way. He wants you to sit still, first off, and then he's got to get his hands in there too and get grabby with you. If you got your hands all over it, he can't get what he needs to get to. Yeah, man, I miss those too, G-Bizzle. We had fun. We're going to get back to them. Maybe not all night, at least, to the wee hours. Don't play with strangers' fidget toys. Well, if the strangers would keep their fidget toys in their britches, it wouldn't be such a damn temptation to play with them. Oh, I think the president's calling. So anybody that has not thrown their carry at me, let me have it. See what you're working with today. I was carrying the Sam Squanch, the Kaiser Squanchy Quatch, deformed pig, whatever. It's a badass knife though, and it comes in super handy. Get to some do some cutting. Oh yeah, you get a somebody hands you their fidget toy, or you get your hands on somebody's fidget toy, and it's got skid marks on it. You're having a bad day. I like it, man. I dig it for real. It's got a lot of people won't like the fact it's got a little copper backspacer, so it makes the back end a little heavy. But I mean, I don't really give a crap about that. So it's good. Cleaning the car with my daughter the other day, she kept yelling, "Can't you just use a sponge, Daddy?" I don't know. Oh, yeah, I know. It's a good workout though, and if she's wearing very absorbent clothing, it's going to get it pretty daggone dry. Rian and Asher Pickett, dude, good choices for sure. Do have I think I got both of them over here, the little bitty, which I think I like this one a lot better than the full size. Anyway, it was smaller than I expected it to be, but I dig it. Todd Carhale, that's what I was waiting for right there. Whoa, easy killer. Todd Carr had Leatherman Surge, Gerber Dime, Gerber Shard, SD Classic, 3-inch carabiner knife as a keychain, Cold Steel Format Scout, Civivi Riffle, Civivi Aluminum 5th Pocket, and that's just the blades. He had other gear. Yeah, I dig the look of that picket too. Did you get one of the, I guess, factory seconds or whatever that is like $25 out the door? That's a steal, man. Yeah, the Reed's a good knife, man. It's killer. It's kind of like, I don't know, this is going to be a very unpopular opinion right here, but it's slicey like the TRM knives, but doesn't feel quite so delicate, which I know they're not, but I don't know. I'm nervous when I carry a TRM knife because they just feel so dainty. I'm going to snap it in half. Bruce McConnell, brother Bruce, man, it's good to see you for real, dude. I'm glad you stopped by to hang out with us. He's got the original Osborne 940 Victorinox Classic flag design. Olight stars and stripes. Heck yeah. Getting all kinds of patriotic today. That's what's up, man. G-Ball, where do you what part of the country do you live, man? I know if you're I think at random sections of the country are doing meetups at different points in time this year. We're doing one like in the southeast, hopefully around early fall. Meet at St. Nick's or somewhere. It'd be kind of cool to we could meet up at the Nashville Custom Knife Show too. What is that you bought as a gift and then had to get one for yourself? Because that's a lot of us have that happen to us with many things. You buy something for somebody and you feel that draw to it. You really want to keep it, but then you feel like a horrible person because it's a gift for them and you can't. So you just go ahead and just buy another one so they can have one, you can have one, everybody's happy. Penguin XL prototype and Jack Wolf little bro. Heck yeah, for Brother Beard. Oh, the Picket. Right on, right on. Yeah, that's a good little knife, man. Got a Midwestern meetup on the 9th of like here coming up in a couple of days. Heck yeah. And I don't even know what are we like. We're around 100 miles, 120, like 2 hours from Nashville. 120. So okay, right at 2 hours. Yeah, I have every intention of going to Nashville, Timbo. And good Lord willing, the creek don't rise, then yeah, for sure. And the our left coast friends are having a meetup as well on the 15th of this month in Ashland, Oregon, at Work Sharp. Tony Boombot's in Central Florida. Well, hey, you see, you're southeast, man. I don't know what that would put you as far as distance from Huntsville, Alabama, but a good little distance. But hey, it's drivable. Yep, less than 4 hours. You're in Kentucky, right, Stacy? Kentucky. South of Daytona Beach. Yeah, that's a pretty good little trip, but I mean, it'd still be drivable. I don't know if you'd want to drive all that way just to meet a bunch of goobers like us, but hey, we'd be down. Jeff Rowe, what is happening, brother? It's good to see you, man. What are you carrying today? Oh, he's here. He's over there. Um, uh, frantically, I think he dropped a few comments I keep seeing. But yeah, he's over in the corner. I put him in the corner tonight. Caneyville. Caneyville is, I mean, it's not the state, right? Oh, yep. You said yep to Kentucky. So Caneyville, Kentucky. I've never even heard of that. I don't know crap about Kentucky. Zeman's driving 8 hours to the Pacific Northwest meetup. I mean, I don't know. It's worth it. Which when I went to Blade Show this year, it was just it was like 5.5 hours. So that's pretty much anywhere I go visit around here. Like my parents, they were pretty much 5-6 hours away for the past 20 years. So it was just a normal visit for me. We live very close in proximity, G-Ball, like 10, 15 feet or so usually if we're both home. Got the belly to the tip. Sounds dirty. $600 people, 12,000 in the county. Well, yeah, that sounds like my place in Tennessee where my grandma lived, where my mom grew up. There was, I think, now it's about like 600 population. They have one school, as in like one school, like you go to the same school from kindergarten until you graduate, and pretty much you're in the same class. I think my mom's graduate class had like 12 people in it or something. Yeah, Tony, man, that'd be great if you could make it. Streams being monitored from Wormhole Superconductor Substation Observatory 420J. Is that how that dude got in here that time? Oh, so you're like in that area. Backpack B and Lewis are both a few hours like from you, so that means you're like kind of close to Kev too, right, G-Ball? If I'm interpreting that right. That Michael, that must be how that strange guy got in here. He must have come in on through a wormhole or something. But G-Ball, weren't you in here when the weird space dude popped in for a little bit and was telling us about as much as he could about working with, I don't remember what he worked with, wormholes and superconductors and Nashville's what, February? Or November? November, yeah. Yeah, 11, 12, 13th end of November for Nashville, Germany. What's up, Chicago? Good to see you, man. Timbo had 27 people in his class and 20 were girls. I like them odds, dude. So you got to get a date with them kind of odds. Maybe two or three dates. Yeah. So freak show that freaked me out too, man. There's been a couple of things that happened that freaked me out. Just random people, and then a couple were just kind of funny. But yeah, that what Peter the supposed porn star stopped by. Mr. Mort from Ork or whatever stopped by, and then we had Hot Wings McGee. So you're about an hour and a half north of Lefty, so you can just sit up there and poop all over Lefty. Huh? An hour above Harrisburg, Lefty is down near Philly, right on. Hell yeah, y'all got a good little group right there in that area. David Iverson, good to see you, man. How you doing, brother? Hey, or you could have not been here and also been really, really stoned. So the world may never know. Paper Tiger, what's going on, man? How you doing? Hot Wings McGee, man. And you know what's funny is the whole Hot Wings McGee thing. It was really super weird because there is actually a Hot Wings McGee on Instagram, but he'd pretty much been inactive for like months. It wasn't him. There was somebody that used the name that somebody had on Instagram. I don't know if they knew them. It was weird. Yeah, I mean, you just be buddies with them, and then they're like, it kind of renders them impotent. They lose all their power if you just become their friend, and they're like, I mean, I can't really screw them over. Now we're buddies. Yeah, exactly. Shazbot, Nanu. And there was some other there was all kinds of random people that would pop in. It makes you wonder how in the world did they stumble upon this of all things? There you go. Thank you, Stacy. Appreciate that. Moderator extraordinaire. Wait, are you a moderator? Yeah, you have to be if you did that. Oh, so well, you could send that to Stacy or G-Ball if you're friends with, and G-Ball and or Stacy. Javon's gonna send you the link, the live stream link, if you would be so kind as to drop it in the chat so people can hop on if they would like. Oh, well, apparently it's nothing personal, but it is, Stacy. And John's going to send it to G-Ball. Okay, now he's going to send it to both of you because I put him on the spot. But G-Ball's getting it first. Here, you. Yeah, kill him with kindness. You attract more. Why would I want to attract bees? It's that whole saying. All right, so there's a link coming at you. Did you hear about that concert tour with 45? Oh, is that the 50 Cent and Nickelback tour? 'Cause that show was horrible. Those two acts do not belong together on the same stage. Oh my Lord. Thank y'all. I don't know if you can hear this, but thank y'all. Appreciate that. Or Jason, just thank you. Yeah, so once the links pop up, or the link pops up, if anybody that wants to hop on is more than welcome. Wait, did she get it up first? Hinderer. David Iverson, were you carrying a hinderer today? And what else? Hey, they hear you, John. Or unless he's talking to me, could get confusing really fast. 1 minute, fellas, tucking in. See, he's got important stuff to do, and you're bogging him down with links and all that, making him feel guilty. No worries, G-Ball. You take your time, brother. Don't listen to him. So this little bit of echo. I felt like I was in a cave. This little which it's hard to do holding it up. The little fidget coin thing is pretty. I'm not going to be going and spending $300, $400, $500 on one of these jobbies like Kev, but I can see where the appeal is. Especially when you got some idiots on the road driving or whatever, and you get irritated. I'll be like fidgeting the fuck out of it. It'll pop in half. Going a little hard on the old coin there, and you just chill out a little bit. You kind of like the echo. We throw a little echo on there. Hello, everyone. Michael Morgan, my son. I am well pleased with you. You have done a wonderful job being a human being. No more fidgets. Well, we're going to be not going to be like showcasing them or anything, or like going on 2-hour videos with them. But we do have a local dude that makes them. So there might be a few pop up here and there, especially if he wants to, grease the old palms, get them for free. I'll show you a fidget. Well, actually, I think both of them did. Mine came from old Timbo, the Alabama ninja himself. Oh, beverage. Wait, which one? Wait, the fidget or the beverage? They're both good because the beverage in question is a little naked pig, little naked oinker, showing his little naked pig butt. Oh, you got that coin too, Maddie? It's pretty fun, ain't it? Wait, you got two, Brandon. Did you get the same ones, Timbo? Wait, both what? You've got this beer too? You've got the beer and the coin? That's a hell of a coincidence. Oh, the pig's you. That's you. You posed for that. You did your what'd you say? How'd you say it? Patina, paint me like one of your French girls. You did that pose. This morning, I was standing naked in front of the mirror, and the thought occurred to me, I'm going to get kicked out of this IKEA. Well, did you? Because they're in IKEA Norwegian, aren't they a little bit more free with the nudity? Tony Boombutts has a haptic coin slider and a chill pill on the way. Yeah, I will probably end up getting a chill pill just because they're on the affordable side. And I've been like looking at some of the sliders because they do have some cheaper ones, but can we get around to thou shalt not? Thou shalt not take the name of Brant in vain. Thou shalt not keister your supplies in your partner's keister, your own keister. Different shapes, one milk lid and a carbon fiber rectangle. Oh, right on. Heck yeah. I'm digging the little. You can get the carbon fiber ones for fairly inexpensive. There's well, I've seen them for, and I don't know the difference. They look the same. Maybe it's just a quality type deal, but I saw those looked like the same exact ones on Amazon. One was like $17, and then the um other one was I think like $45 or whatever.
So I couldn't figure out why in the hell there was such a big price difference when they looked exactly the same. Yeah, I did checked out the 3D printing ones. I don't know. I feel like they'd be too light. It's got a certain heaviness that you need. Thou shalt not unkeister EDC from your friends' keisters, only your own. Exactly. Exactly. Just a general rule of thumb: stay a good like social distancing from your any friends' keisters, unless like you have that kind of relationship. Like if you know are sharing of the keisters. So Colson's in the chat. Was it is that the riding the mustache guy? I'm not really up to speed on him. So any new knives? I know we got some fidgets on the way. Anybody got some knives maybe heading into the old mail hole, little fire in the mail hole action going on this week for anybody? Thou shalt not play with your friends' keister playthings without consent. That goes without saying, because some people's keisters, you go mess around, you draw back a nub. That have them Kegel keisters. They'd be doing their exercises throughout the day and whatnot. Z-Man's waiting on his old gripper. You got kind of knife aesthetic going on, don't you? You like the little with the choil and different original shaped blade, Warning Cliffy and that kind of thing. Yeah. Jebon got the old gripper. Those grippers remind me a lot of like the Todd knife and tool
knives. So, but of course they're different. Nobody's copying anybody. I'm not blaming or accusing anybody of doing any copying. Ain't gonna put that on nobody's head. But what knife are we talking about? They're Matty super slicing, cool, comfortable, slick, if you will. I'll tell you one thing, satisfaction. You keep looking all sexy like that, I'm gonna butter your bread, boy. I'm doing the order. What you gonna order? What's on your shopping list? Trying to get in and keeps like, right on, G-Ball. Come on in. More than welcome. Hopefully they'll let you in. Michael, oh no, don't hit me with that kind of hate on me, Lumpkin. I mean, I love Mike to death. I don't want to be him. We was talking about the Ahab. Well, when you're talking about some knives, you can do your talkings amongst everybody. That's what we're doing here. We share our talkings with one another. How you liking that?
How you liking that, Ahab, by the way? It looks pretty cool. I'm not big on wood-handled knives. Then I don't keep them very long. If I do, I don't ever carry them. Oh, which reminds me, I gotta send Jerbs, that fella. I gotta send him that Luna. Show enough. Just been selling little insurance today. Shake my mustache off and look fresh for the time. Oh, hey, there's a number one. Alright. Oh no. T-ball, I've got a little, but I can't see you. Wait, what happened? I think we've got a gas leak in the house tonight. and a little loopy. Well, G-Ball, if you can hear me,
If you can hear me, try and come back in. I don't know if like the one just popped up, or maybe it's something I don't think it was.
Too much. I don't think it was. You want to? Oh crap. Me.
I wanna oh, but G-Ball, if you can hear me, try and come in again. Maybe it was, didn't see you and didn't accept it or whatever, but it should have kicked you out or anything.
But yeah, so I don't know what happened with, it was on your end or my end, or it was a combination of two. Tomorrow, David Iverson will be getting a My Carta coin. Oh, right on. One of the janky things, the janky items of jankness. That'll be slick. He makes some cool looking stuff. Okay, G-Ball's going to restart his phone. Well, you guys can see this. It won't let me use camera for some reason. Yeah, I had to sit. It was the last time I went live on here. Mine wouldn't flip like my from like, wait, one's landscape and one's portrait. Yeah, it wouldn't flip it my screen or whatever. And after like 2 hours of fiddle farting with it, somehow it had just gotten cut off in the settings. Z-Man needs some devil's lettuce, a little jazz cabbage, a little puff puff pass, such. It's a starry night. My car, right on. Hell yeah, that's gonna be cool as crap. I like the stuff he's been doing, especially like the little dealies where he put like some like a brass inlay or Amazon fidget to jangle. Uh, uh, is it to jangle? Oh, triangle. Oh, the one with the, okay, yeah. I'm just to see that little. It's like a triangle. It's all milled out, and then it's got two separate things that it's got like another smaller tray and then a disc that goes in that tray, and they all just flip and grind. Be a lot cooler if you did. All right. Never yell into a colander; it will strain your voice. So you're on a big time dad joke kick tonight, Jason Brown, one of those kids. Oh no, and we got Mattisfaction in here, dude. Please, guys, don't start doing like dueling dad jokes or something. You kill us. Oh, right on, David. I look forward to seeing that, man. Yeah, that Starry Night stuff is cool as crap looking. Description specifically says Nekkid tickle fights, yet I see none happening. Hey, that's on y'all. That's y'all are in the chat. Y'all get naked and tickle away, man. I've got nobody to tickle. Javon left. He got mad. Went to somewhere. He's still commenting, but not too mad. A little bit mad. Used to hate facial hair, then it grew on me. Thanks, Eamon. Appreciate you, brother. See what you're doing there. You're killing it. Been naked this whole time. I figured you had. I figured there was probably also some sort of lotiony substance involved as well, and you were probably just slathering yourself over there. You must have forgot that your lives are on my time to shine with dad jokes and battle raps. But hey, if that's what has to happen, that's what has to happen, and I'm just got to be okay with it. With what? The battle raps? Oh yeah, you could. But you're not here, dude. You're not here. Hey, there's Jervs. We were just speaking of you, and not ill. We don't speak ill of nice folks. Want me to naked fight? No, no, you're not going to do that, Mattisfaction. You are not allowed. But what's going on, Jervs? Good to see you, brother. I was just telling them I've got to get your NAF in the mail. He's going to tell you a construction joke, but you're still working on it, right, you jackass? Are you also going to that whole time travel crap, and but I didn't get it or some shit anyway. Which hotel are you at? We're at the High Hannah Motel 6 on Route 32. It's one past cow pasture on the right. If you see the goats, you've gone too far, and you need to whip it around. Or unless you just want to pet the goats, you chill out there with them for a little bit. They're friendly. Did you need my address? I did need your address, and I don't think you gave it to me. But yeah, just to be on the safe side, because I'd rather have 2 copies of your address than no copies. So just go ahead and send it, and then that way I will know. Leads time travel joke, yes. That way I will know that I have it faux show. Naked man broke into a church. Police chased him around and finally caught him by the organ. Right on, right on. So we had them, the cops that were on that case had those kind of leanings. So, what do the movies Titanic and The Sixth Sense have in common? They both suck. They both made way more money than they should have. Wait, no. Seatbelt wouldn't work this morning. I was getting mad trying to figure it out. Then it just clicked. I stay at the Rocket Motel on Route 29. Stop by. Will do. If you the tin can should be sitting over by the window. If you just pull it till the string's tight, we can talk that way too, Gary. I see dead people. Yeah, well, if Rose hadn't have been such a grumpy bad word, let Jack Clyde say he could have fit on that daggum slab of wood. She didn't need that all to herself. There could have been one less icy dead people. What's up, Brother Chris? How you doing, man? Good to see you. We're just talking about random anythings tonight. What you carrying? Anybody? Any new entries into the room? And make sure y'all clean up after yourselves before you leave. The last time, I'm not even going to talk about what was in that one corner, but there was candy wrappers all over the floor and stale popcorn. So if y'all could just, police your areas before you go home tonight. Yeah, give that. She threw it in the stinking water. I guess because she was like, I'm old and I'm going to die, so I can't have it. Can't nobody have it. Oh, she's just a hateful little thing. Low. Hey, Nico, what's happening, brother? Got the blue. Did you say blue and orange? Yes, blue and orange ASK for Chris. Because that was my first high school. I went to 2 different high schools, but the first one, that was our colors of blue and orange. I'm taking an upper deck in the toilet. Oh, yeah, okay, well, when you get home and somebody's taking just a whatever deck in your kitchen sink, you'll know why, Michael Morgan. And Papa Rhino is worried about the calendar because its days are numbered. It's pretty good, Nico. We just chilled. Really, nothing spectacular. Listened and watched other people's fireworks. So, how was yours? How was everybody else's? How was y'all's for it? Did y'all anybody do anything like spectacular, exciting, or did you just enjoy a nice, relaxing day of freedom? I think that's the best part of it. You just sit there and think to yourself every once in a while, I've got freedom and liberty and such. Gigolo Joe, what's going on, brother? It's good to see you. Well, it's good to see your thumbnail Holy shit. Oh, that was funny as crap. You're lame. Did you hurt your leg, Gary? What happened? Did you walking across that cow pasture and step in a hole? Did you go to the doctor about it? What did he say? Ice bucket challenge. Oh, wait. Dadgummit. No, well. Oh, you hurt your leg when you went to bed early. That's what happened. Papa Rhino worked a double for the 4th. What part of the? Oh my gosh! Jesus Christ! Oh, so right on. Heck yeah! So you've got a family member, your sister's birthday, and you get to celebrate freedom. Timbo shot some pew pews and threw throwing stars. Oh yeah! Ow! I threw a fidget. Oh, are you in? Are you sure? 'Cause I don't see you, G-Ball. Unless did you go to right? I really don't see you. Yeah, that was a good one, Jason. Master Joda. I hope that was the right link. Oh, there you are. I see it. There's G-Ball. Add to stream, boom. There he is. What's going on, dude?
What's happening?
Look at this. We got a G-Ball. Now I'm
How's it
gonna
going?
have to do something with this. No. So no. I'll just leave it like that. But I need to move you. Yeah. Okay, you're good. All right. Thought the dryer had been shrinking in your clothes. Turns out it was refrigerator. What's going on, G-Ball? How you been, man? Good to see you.
Good to see you, man.
Good to be seen.
Let me mute. Let me mute the. What do I need to mute? What do I need to do?
On the big screen. Well, what did you expect, Shane? I think it's funny that we do place expectations on what we think people look like just from like their chat and stuff. Alabama the beautiful. I wouldn't go that far, Ninja. Well, I can honestly say when I met Jody, he looked exactly like I thought he would look. KC as well, he looked exactly like I thought he would look. Bees, yeah, I mean for the most part, like everybody I met looked exactly like I thought they would look. So.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Can you hear me, John?
Oh yeah, I can hear you good, man.
Okay, perfect. I had to figure out how the hell to mute. I just paused the YouTube there. All right.
Oh, so you wouldn't get like the echo or whatever.
Yeah. I'm doing good though, man. I got the whole week off, so I've been
yeah.
just hanging out.
Well, you got it for the 4th. You get the whole week off, or was it?
Yeah, our work. We get Friday to the next Sunday off, so it ends up being like 10, 11 days.
Right on. That's what's up, dude. Paid?
Yep, paid 48.
Nice.
Yeah, 48.
Yeah.
So it's not too bad.
Well, the funny
Not
thing
too
is,
bad.
Shane said that you didn't look anything like he expected, but I think I've seen you. You posted. Don't you have some videos on YouTube?
Yeah.
Is that you?
Yep.
Yeah, with pew pews.
Yep.
Yeah, so I think that's why I knew. Like I wasn't surprised.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a while ago. Let
We
me
all
turn.
love knives, and that's all that matters. And there's one guy in here who really loves knives, and he'll tell you too. All right, what we got? Yeah, got to go unload the truck, fellas. Get some dinner into me. I just saw you were on. I want to say good evening. I'll shoot that email, bro. Stay safe. Right on, Jervis. Good to see you, man. You take care tonight. Have a wonderful evening. Enjoy your foods. Get that grub in your belly and enjoy. And I appreciate you stopping by, man. Nice or okay, I guess. Yeah, I believe that coming out of your mouth, Patina. He reminds me of Waygro from Heat. I don't know who that is, but he's got to be a cool dude. Oh shit, what you got there? Oh, nice. Is coated and titanium?
Yes, sir.
That looks good. I dig that.
You don't
I bet
see
it
too
feels.
many.
Huh?
You don't see too many of the DLC.
No. I know at one point, was in TRM group, I think on Facebook or something. Like, I mean, there were so few that people were like, either the diehards didn't even have any.
I got lucky when I got this one, man.
Really?
Yeah. Right time. Right. Right time.
Yeah, that's key with those TRMs. I guess they're getting a little more available now. He's cranking a few more out than he was, but they're still hard to come by, especially like you said, DLC.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. They struggle to keep them in.
Nick
Yeah.
Martino said Bob's got one.
Who's got one?
Bob DeMarco from the Knife Junkie. Um, I'm trying to think if because Scott Sobek Scooter, when he came to visit, he had his TRM collection. He's got a heck of a TRM collection. I was wondering, I can't remember if he had a DLC coated one or not. I know he had some titanium going on.
I had the titanium makes a huge difference. I had the mother of pearl, which I think only came on the DLC. They were G10 and they were nice looking, but the titanium just, it's a whole new knife. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, does it make it feel like more substantial, like more solid?
Yeah, yeah. It all around, I would say, more solid. But it almost seems like the action is a little. I don't know. It's got a different sound to it. It just seems it's all around better for sure. $200 better. I don't know about that, but
that's what a set of the titanium scales goes for, 200.
I think the Atom ones are, is it 2 or 225 maybe? They're up
Okay.
there. Yeah, they're up there.
Well, and I mean, it's there's good quality machining. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't have any problem paying that much for them.
No, and the milling is just wow, this camera don't do this no justice, but the milling on these is
Those they
phenomenal.
got micro milling on them.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to pull it up on the camera or not.
Yeah, I mean, it looks good as crap.
It's kind of like it's similar to the Rockwall in a sense.
Oh, right on. Stacy wants to ask anybody that's watching and has never commented to talk to us. I feel like I would have a hard time not talking. So especially you got Satisfaction saying crap like that and talk about oral and rectal thermometers.
Yeah, see, I can't see the chat. I wondered if he was keystering anything or.
Well, you can pretty much guarantee it at any point during the day. There's some keystering going on with Maddie.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why his kids stay away from him, man. They don't want to get keistered. There's just little fellas. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, Jevin got one. Not no DLC, but that is some good looking milling. I don't think mine will really show it either.
Yeah, I like the satin though too. That.
Up there, you can kind of see it a little bit.
Yep.
Right there. Yeah, that's nice. But yeah, it does, and like that's the first knife I experienced. It was when I got that the titanium scales and the bug out, and I'm like, dude, like the action's better. How did the action get better? But I don't know, I guess maybe there's the extra rigidity in it, not as much slop in there. It'll, I mean, it just drops right away.
Yeah, that's mine needs broken in a little more. I've been working on my Adamas, trying to get that damn thing broken in.
Oh, it doesn't drop.
It's I haven't messed with the pivot or put any lube in it, so it's still it's gotten better, but it was pretty tight. But it's starting to fly open and it is starting to drop. It's gotten a lot better.
Yeah, the only ones I've messed with are, well, John's. I think there's one other. Does Jeff have a Adamas? It might have been his, but both of them just like, I mean, immediately dropped. So somebody was doing some fidgeting.
My Griptilian, my the S90V bug out and the S90V 940 I got all came, and and the Super Freak, they all drop real good action. And the Adamas is, it's just stiffer, I think. I don't know. And I didn't want to piss with the pivot, and I figured I'll just break it in the old fashioned way. Well, our old fashioned way.
That's the best way to do it. Yeah. Tony Boombot, what did he say? Couldn't figure out. Been watching and loving this community for a good year, but couldn't figure out why errors kept coming up, and he couldn't comment. Well, so you figured it out? What had happened? Because, well, obviously you figured it out because you're commenting. So that was kind of a dumb question. And, Shane does have Jeff's Adamas. Is it drop shutty, Shane? Michael Morgan, I'm wondering if you opened that EX1 yet.
I was actually put the kids to bed. I was getting ready to open her up, actually.
Oh, you just got that?
Yeah, the other day. I haven't had a chance to open it. I was gonna open it. I'll do it now, actually.
Right on. I have a live unboxing.
There we go. Live unboxing.
So your granddaughter figured out something. You got me on the edge of my seat, Tony. I'm like, what was happening? Don't know what she did, but she laughed at me a lot. That is great, man. But hey, well, thank your granddaughter for us because now you can talk to us. That's freaking awesome. Hey, simmer down, Patina Pants. He's opening it.
You gotta love Hug, man.
Oh yeah.
Come in a nice little pouch.
Oh, yeah, this is
the aluminum one.
Hey, that's nice, man. Beefy. dig that. Ooh. Ooh. Not too shabby, man.
I wanted to try Hoag's button lock, and oh wow.
You're in good company, Tony. I think all of us, regardless of what some of us may look like, we're all a bunch of old dudes. Dude, I almost like back when I lived in California, when I got out of the military, the town I moved to, like that was one of the big local jobs there was the Hoag shop in Atascadero. But back then they weren't making knives. I don't think that was
Just
like
grips.
mid to late '90s. Yeah, they were just making grips. Yeah, that's Tina's got that right. That is sweet out of the box.
I have to say, Hoag and TRM have some of the best edges, you know, from factory,
Right.
in my opinion, anyway. Yeah, it's pretty, with no lube, it's pretty decent.
Yeah, that's nice. Mm-hmm.
It comes down to a pretty good edge.
Your granddaughter is 24. Well, I mean, hey, I'll be honest, my daughter's, well, shoot, that is a little bit, but anyway, I could have a daughter that's 24. I would just be, you know, had a kid really, really young. Did you get that sharpener from Kyle? So you're how old? Are you asking me? I'm 26.
I just turned 22.
Did you? How was your first year of legal drinking?
It was fun. I got sick of it.
Get it in, man. How much? We talking about the Hoag patina? How much did that Hoag go for? If that's what he's talking about. If not, we'll figure out.
Yeah, I can't see anyone's comments if anyone's asking certain stuff.
So it must be about the Hoag, yeah.
If you're talking about the Hoag, I think I want to say it was like 160. The aluminum is 160, maybe 180, and then you can get, is it G10? I think is like $20-$30 cheaper than the aluminum version.
Dude, Hoag's got some good prices. Like you get bang for your buck with their knives.
Some people don't like that they use 154, but in my experience, if it's done right, like ProTech does 154 awesome, Hoag does 154 awesome. So I don't have a problem paying for 154 if it's done right.
Dude, it's one of my favorites. I dig it.
I love 154. I have a ton of 154.
That's probably that. And as far as budget ear steels, that and N690 are probably the two I have the most of. I don't have a problem with either one of them. What I use my knives for, they last a good long time, and then they're super easy to sharpen. And yeah, Kaiser, several that I have from Kaiser, I haven't had any problems with. Both the sheepdogs, they were 154. I haven't had any trouble with them at all.
Yep. Yeah, Kaiser does 154 well. Who else does 154? Yeah, I'd say between 154 and 14C. Those two, as far as, you know, under 80 or $100, you know, you can't beat those two.
Dude, no, not at all. And like 154 is the new 8CR. I think everybody thinks it's the stigma. What I can't stand D2 just because it never sharpens well for me at all. I mean, it's not like it's so like I can't get it, to pop a burr or whatever. It just doesn't. I can't get it nice edge on it. It's crappy. And I know it's mostly operator error, but it doesn't jive with me. So
Yeah, I don't mind D2. I don't care for it either. I buy D2 with the intention of, you know, it's usually like a Kubi or something I'm just trying, you know, something I'm just picking up, you know,
yeah,
cheap knife just to try it or, you know, beat
like
the hell out of it.
yeah, like with Kubius, there's some I like the looks of. In the action and everything. It's a cool knife, and just overlook the fact that it's D2. And just gonna be something you probably beat the snot out of,
Yeah,
and don't
and
worry about taking care of it.
yeah, maybe hit it on the strap a couple times or whatever. But
Yeah,
and Kubi coats theirs, which I like. You know, that kind of limits your
yeah.
rust and whatnot. Yeah, as far as the sharpening though, I like to do it, but I'm not good at it.
Right. Yeah, I definitely am not. Well, appreciate you stopping by, Will. Good to see you, man. You have a good night. Take care of
Later,
yourself
Will.
and the fam. Yeah, and you know the funny thing is, as humid as it is where I've lived, I've never had any issues with any of the D2 that I've had rusting. The only steels that I've had any kind of rusting problems out of um, were bead blasted 8CR from Kershaw and M390.
Dude, it's always the bead blast. I shit you not. I was making fun of Lefty the other day because he said his nimble had a spot of rust on it where it was bead blasted there on the
Oh
fuller.
yeah.
I shit you not. I pulled mine out the other day and I've only carried it once. It's only left the house one time. And it had two tiny little spots. You know, you can take care of those, but it was there. I about shit my pants.
Well, I mean, it opens up, you know, that blasting opens up any kind of protective, not coating, but just, I mean, it makes it more porous, easier for that crap to get in there. But, which, you know, you would think people that, you know, the knife makers would learn and just be like, well, okay, we'll just, if we want to blast some shit, we'll blast the scales or we'll keep the blasting off the blades.
Yeah,
But,
stonewash that shit.
yeah.
Or, you know, yeah, I don't get it either, man. Knowing that it does that and it opens it up for rust, yeah.
Oh yeah, and then which I've never had any like go blow like just surface rust. I mean, to where you clean it off and there's no pitting or anything. You can't even tell it was there. Can't feel it or anything. So, which is good, you know. But in one of them, I don't remember which knife it was, but it went a long time before I ever caught it because it just wasn't a knife I ever carried. I just happened to pull it out and it was still. I mean, I think I took a little flits to it and cleaned it off and it was fine.
Came right off. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not real worried about it. It just sucks that, you know, whether it's a $50 or $300 knife or whatever, it just sucks that, you know,
Yeah.
it starts. That's one reason why I don't mind coated blades. I don't mind coated blades at all for that reason, just protecting it. You know, the coatings have gotten a lot better and they don't scratch or mar anywhere close to what they used to.
I prefer them to have kind of that like almost like a matte, almost look like Cerakote type finish, where it's like instead of that shiny stuff like the what was the one back in the day, like the Kershaw, like that black coating they used to have on the oh it was the one, it was in the Matrix or that family,
The Matrix.
like the Knockout or the Bare Knuckle, one of those, and it had that. It would just like look like somebody took a can of like high gloss Krylon to it and painted it.
Yeah, it looked like shiny spray paint. Yeah.
All right. You heading out, Jason Brown? Well, it's good to see you, brother. Appreciate you stopping by, man. Take care. And have a great day tomorrow. Love you, dude.
Later, Jason.
Where? We didn't ask you, Shane.
What's Shane saying?
Oh, he said he has a Kragen D2 that he's had for 3 years and can't rust or dull it.
I was gonna say he should be happy. I opened a hub for him. You know.
That's a sweet knife, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up? That's what I was looking for. Mark Herrera, what's going on, brother? It's good to see you, man. Appreciate you stopping by and hanging out with us. And if anybody, well, I know Stacy still has the link if you want to drop that down periodically so people have the opportunity to hop on in if they want to.
I have to say, I'm glad.
I was just going to say, you can't make me and G-Ball do all the work, man, all the heavy lifting. You guys got to shoulder the load too. Come on now.
I was going to say, when I was looking at pictures of this, I wasn't sure if I liked the scales and how they looked, but the photos don't do this any justice, and neither does this camera. It's well done, and it looks good, and it feels good too. Now it's not a skinny, this is a workhorse, I would have to say. This is going to be more of your brute knife.
Yeah, and it doesn't look slick though. It looks like it's got some, it's not like, texture or anything, but it's not, it's that matte type finish.
Yeah, and it's got these milling lines.
Oh yeah.
There and on the back. Yeah, I'd say, it fits in the hand pretty good.
Pretty good ergos. It definitely doesn't look like it's gonna, just slide right out of your hand. It looks like you can get a good grip on it.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll have to put it through its paces here.
It looks, which I'm guessing it probably definitely isn't, but it looks kind of a little less Georgish.
Yeah, it kind of does act. It's a Leishowitz again, but it does. I get that. I do get that vibe from it actually. Yeah.
Which I like his designs. Leishowitz and Les George. What's up, Budget Guy and Thrash Man? What's happening, y'all? Good to see y'all.
What's up, fellas?
How are you tonight? We got G-Ball and his brand spanking new. Oh, we got a number right here. What we got? Oh, look at this guy. This guy. What's up, Brant?
What's up?
What's happening?
Not much. It's been a while since
I've been on John's channel. Gary said, "Oh no." I got some private chat. Were you messaging me, Brant?
Yeah.
Did we leave you out in the cold too long? Was it? StreamYard needs to do better about notifying you. It just a teeny little number will pop up next to the icon or whatever. So unless I don't see it pop up, unless I look over, just happen to see it, then I don't even know.
Right. It don't ding or nothing.
No.
What do you got?
The new Hinderer patch that they just put out, even this one too. Their 35th anniversary.
Oh, okay, yeah. Nice.
Hinderer knives are 35 years old. Golly.
Yeah, it's that old. It's crazy. I didn't think it was that old.
I didn't know they had been around 35 years either.
I mean, I kind of I have their, I got their 30-year. Hey, John, put it on a different layout because it's kind of hard to show.
That
way it'll be like for the small boxes.
Let's see what.
No, that's
know what
not my
these are doing.
number.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go. That helps. That helps a little
Do the
better.
Brady Bunch layout.
There's a story.
Dude, if you want to hear a story, a funny story,
Oh boy.
Todd's got a funny story to tell.
Uh-oh.
Well, here we go.
Javon, I don't know.
He's talking about the 35 on the patch. He thought that was their new HRC.
Oh, let's see. Let's see if it's oh man, it's
Brent
it's
said,
very-
Todd's got jokes, huh? I take offense to that.
Yeah, I know you.
Oh, Pocket Rocket, what's happening, man? Good to see you, brother.
What's up?
Thank you for chilling like a villain with us.
Pocket Metal.
Oh, Bog of Metal, what's up?
Here's another.
License got built-in metal voice. I don't have to try my vocal cords.
I think you become Satan there. Okay. I think there was something stuck in your throat there.
Do what? What'd you say, Brent?
I think there was something stuck in your throat there.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know either. It sounded like a demon possessing you.
What? You got anything new lately, Brent?
Well,
Oh, somebody asked me. I mean, which I was blessed with some new things. The squanch. I can't call it quatch. Just sounds like a little kid with a speech impediment trying to say crotch. So,
yeah, I did. I ordered them online, Todd. Yeah, I got all that online. I wish I could go in there and pick it out if I want. That'd be something.
oh, you buy most of your enders online.
Yeah, some of them. Yeah. And then I have a store that I go to. They have them sometimes.
And I'm sure you're in. There's Facebook groups and such.
Oh yeah, there's a Facebook group.
Well, yeah, there's Facebook. I don't know if you buy if you're into used ones, or which I'm sure you are with some of the harder to get ones.
I got a few used ones. I got one from Terry Hanks, T-Rex Hanks. That's what his name is.
Oh, right on.
I got one from
there ain't
him.
nothing wrong with that.
Oh yeah, I traded my Medford for that, and I'm glad I got rid of my Medford.
Yeah,
Yes,
some people
sir,
crack me up.
Thrasher.
What's up, Thrash Man? You were correct, Mundo, right? Some people will complain. They won't buy secondhand knives. They won't buy used knives. They want their knives brand new. But then they'll buy knives that are intentionally made to look weathered and beat up.
Yeah.
The only thing that's cool about it is you can actually send it in, and they'll just redo it for you.
Yeah.
That's a tall order right there, Rhino. Well, that would be nice. Well, you got Arizona Custom knives, but I mean, you can go in there and buy it was like $275 for it might have been 300 and something for a for a Spyderco Polestar, and it was so expensive because blade was acid etched, and it had somebody. I don't know I think it looked like they probably just made them themselves some micarta scales for it, and literally in the description it said Polestar was customized by somebody. And they just left it at that, and which I mean I know it was probably a consignment deal, so I'm guessing the person set the price, but I just feel like Arizona Customized should have known better. Like, no, dude, we can't ask that much for this. I mean, we can, but you're not going to get it ever.
Yeah.
Ooh, well, he's got my support, man. Can't really pass any knowledge on to them because I suck at technology, but I'll cheer them on for sure because that would be awesome, Rhino.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Here's something that everyone wants.
What the hell do you got there?
This is a Frost cutlery. It's one of the cheapest brands you ever want in a knife.
Yeah, I got one.
The most,
It's got red diamonds in it.
oh, it's probably just plastic diamonds then.
Genuine imitation diamonds.
Yep.
What'd you say?
What's on your ceiling besides the fan, Brant? I don't know.
There's nothing on my ceiling. What do you mean by my ceiling? I have just. Oh, you mean that? Oh, that.
You mean
right there is all my-
the dead bodies up there?
No.
Dead hooker appendage taped to the ceiling. You weren't supposed to see that.
You weren't supposed to see that.
Let me change this.
No, with the upper crust types, I mean, I roll with some crusty types, but not really any upper crusties. I mean, I've seen the VC Edge interface like on just in videos. I haven't seen one in person yet, and I think I've seen it on Dirk Warning's channel when he did a video on it, but that's it. Or when I guess he had the guy on there, but yeah, I haven't seen it in person. I'm not super interested in it. I mean, it's cool. Don't get me wrong, like, it's really cool, but I don't know. I'm not even big on carbon fiber as handle material, so much less the whole stinking knife made out of it.
Nice.
XE01.
Yep.
Hey,
This
did y'all
one
just
is
become
my-
best friends?
I didn't know you owned anything else.
Oh, I have
Right.
plenty of other brands back when I started collecting Hinders.
With anything that's not a Hinder brand knife, it's something he's pickpocketed out of Rick's actual pocket. So.
No, don't say that. I have a Spartan blade. Like
Nice.
that's one of them. Here's
Is
the
that
old
a
school.
backlock?
Oh yeah. And then here's the old school Adamas, which this has D2.
Yep. Yeah,
It's
the
old
original.
school.
Yep.
The round things.
What do you mean by the round thing?
I think he's talking about up there in the corner, like the corner of your ceiling.
Oh, that's my speakers.
Oh, speakers.
Yeah, I have a.
Oh yeah, he's got the neighbor's house wired for sound. He can hear what they're doing over there. So you
I
weren't
wish.
supposed to see those either. Hey, Tim Zern wants to see that Harsey again.
Wait, who wants to see the Harsey?
Brant.
Like, oh, I'm actually wanting to. If you want to trade it, Patina, if you got.
Oh, what you got coming in, Rhino? Hit us with it. You got a metric keister load of knives. So, Maddie will be delivering your knives to you.
He's the best.
He is. He is the drug mule. Well, anything mule extraordinaire.
Bet anybody has one of these.
I do not.
Well, I got mine at the Texas Blade Show, which mine is number 14.
I wouldn't mind trying it, but I'm not a huge fan of the tip and the belly there up front.
Yeah, I mean, when I first got it, I was like, I wasn't even going to carry it. It's been in the case, and I just keep it as something to remember that I went to the plate show.
You know, and now I'm not trying to be, because it's, I mean, very good functioning knife from what I understand, but the blade just reminds me of, I don't know, Spyderco had a kind of a reject baby
Basically,
or whatever,
like
but it's like somebody went to make a little stubby Tanto and just never finished it.
Basically, it's like the the basic coning Arius and the Spyderco had a baby.
Yeah.
Basically
And
like that.
It's a cool looking knife, but I'm not a huge fan of that blade shape.
No, Gary, no. My dad don't do
No,
that.
he does. His dad doesn't have cameras on his ceiling. They're like in his
Weird.
drawers and stuff.
Those are lights.
There's-
I mean, good grief.
Yeah. We don't talk about that, Gary. Yeah, it does.
Oh.
It does. It's got that Tanto PM2 look, but they
Yeah, it
never
kind of does.
finished the.
Shout out to my friend Ben from Jack Wolf Knives.
How you like
Yeah.
it?
It's pretty good. I only carry it when I want some when I go for walks. This is like my little walking knife.
Okay, right on. You don't sit on the front porch and do any whittling?
Oh, sometimes I do. I might get
That's
the new
probably
one
my
that just
favorite
came
one.
out. I don't know yet. I'm still deciding.
Rhino got a Micarta PM2 Crew Wear, Tactical Everyday Dad, Short Face Bear in Magna Cut and Micarta, a Dogwood Custom Museum Chef Knife in S35VN, a Dogwood Custom Echo 5 in Magna Cut,
Ooh,
White River M1 and S3. Ooh,
that's
Who got all that
Man.
shit?
heck yeah, dude. Maddie's got a hell of a load to carry. What's up, DJ? How you doing, man? Good to see you, buddy.
Oh,
Yeah, I know it has been a while, but I mean, don't feel bad because it's been a while since I've been live, period. So I kind of got to be live for you to have the opportunity, right?
Maddie. I carried the biggest loads. Okay.
Oh, he speaks the truth. He's not boasting. He can back it up.
Oh, man.
It's 6 a.m. there, and that always throws me off. That time difference. Yeah. What's tomorrow like? Any surprises in store for us? I think it's cool that they can see the future.
Who's 6 hours ahead?
DJ what time is it here? Or 11. So yeah, you're on the East Coast, Pennsylvania. So yeah, it's 6 hours. It's 6 a.m. for him. This central time is throwing me off too because I've never lived anywhere except when I was in California that wasn't Eastern time. So I get stuck thinking I'm still on the East Coast, and it's an hour later than it actually is.
So where are you at?
I'm in Alabama now.
Oh,
So I'm barely outside of the Eastern time zone.
What are you doing? Is that for work or are you on like a vacay?
No, I've relocated. I had to get out of South Carolina. It's freaking quicksand there.
Oh, okay. So you're staying
Oh yeah.
in Alabama. Okay.
Yeah. He said I'm a continent away, so there's bound to be a time difference. There's a small, slight couple of minutes ahead of us. Is that do you have one of you guys have a Vero Axon? Yep, there it is. You are correct, sir.
That's probably getting one of those.
I love this thing, man. Yeah. It's almost perfect, I would have to say. The detent is it's great. It's pretty stout, but it just drops.
Yeah, right, Bettina. That crazy Russian Uber passenger I had that wanted to kill me had to go into witness protection and go into hiding so he couldn't hunt me down.
Oh yeah, I remember some of the Uber streams and shit.
Dude,
There's a
that one was, it was just random in the middle of the night. I was bored and everything going on, and I cut the app on and came in, and I was like, and it was a pretty good little ride. I was like, shit, that's gonna be some decent money. Go pick him up, and it was the oddest. I mean, it's strange. I feel like it was him and a woman that came out of the house. They seemed to be fighting, but he was disheveled, and it was just weird. And then he's like, something about I'm gonna kill you, or
Oof.
his Russian accent. It was very surreal, and like it was one of the few times that like I got that sinking feeling, like, oh, the shit's about to go down. He's really gonna kill me.
Ooh.
right.
He started backseat. No, he fell asleep. To be fair, he slept most of the time. It was just when he woke up that the weirdness started. What's up there, Tomicus Unarazicus?
What's up, Tom?
But he did like pat me on the shoulder, and it was odd.
Now that ain't the same dude that was having you getting beer and shit, was it?
No, that was a dude, which after the second time when he about got arrested, I didn't see him again after that. And I didn't tell him, like, I feel like he may have ended up somewhere that helps people with liquid refreshment problems, because I never saw him again after that. But yeah, he was trying to get somebody else's car. I mean, and I got busy just like wiping down my car and didn't even pay attention to how long he had been gone. And when I looked down, I was like, oh crap, he's been in there like 20 minutes. It doesn't take that long to grab beer in the gas station. I go in there, and when I walked in and he was not there, I was like, oh crap, I lost a freaking passenger, man. But he was out there. He had a case in each hand. He was just swaying, and the dude was like, "No, dude, I'm telling you, I got to go to work. You can't get in my car." I was like,
Oh, no.
Here we go. Me to the Northwest Pacific. No, I can't make that one. I'll be at the southeastern one that we're gonna do. Which, I mean, for you guys, G-Ball, that's not really. I mean, that's not too out of the way, is it? I mean, that would be a pretty good little hike to Alabama.
Yeah, from here to Alabama, that'd probably be a good 14 hours or more.
Yeah.
Oof,
off the top of my head, it might be like more like 16, 17.
Yeah, I feel like at least 14, give or take, 2 hours or an hour or so. Either way, it's anywhere from, I'd say, 12 to 16. It's a good little trek.
When I drove from here to the about 30 minutes from the southern border of Florida, it took like 21-ish, 22 hours straight driving, just stopping to piss and get gas.
Yeah.
So subtract, 6-7 hours off that. That's probably where we'd be at, 15 hours probably.
Yeah, that's a good little trip.
So
you drove that whole time, like you were the one driver, or did you switch off?
Luckily, it was me and a buddy, but that was still, I'll tell you, that was a hell of a time.
I can imagine, man.
Tom, you're Russian?
Who's Russian? I'm not Russian.
Well, he said Tom. I said Tom.
What's up, Winchester? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, when I moved back east from California, a buddy of mine, I had this friend. He was weird as crap. I mean, he's a cool dude, but he loved to drive across. Like, he was stayed in Georgia, and he'd already come out to California to visit one time, but he drove. He liked to drive, come stay about a week, and then turn around and drive back. And when I called him and told him I was moving back to Georgia, and he said, "Well, Dad, you have somewhere you can just like chill for a couple months?" Because I think it was like October, and he had planned at Christmas time to drive out there. Then when he found out I was coming back east, he was like, crap, I still want to drive out there. So can you just like stay for another couple months and then I'll drive out there, we'll load your stuff up and drive back. I was like, I mean, yeah, figure it out. So I did. He brought our buddy John Colston with him. And so it was the three of us. But so I've got all my stuff packed in and it's not like a 4-door, it's just an extended cab Dodge Ram. So, I mean, I've got the bed completely full and then pretty much all of the little extended cab except for a spot just for me to like sit. And it was like, it's not like a full seat, you know, it's like the little tiny, like half seats. Yeah. So I'm sitting there and like I had, it was mostly clothes. And then on top of my clothes, I had my snowboard, like, and there was a gap maybe like that big between my snowboard and the top of the cab of the truck. So whenever I'd like want to stretch out, I'd crawl up and lay down on my snowboard and kind of like my legs would be dangling. I mean, it wasn't the most comfortable thing in the world. But yeah, we just drove straight. One of us was driving at all times. We stopped one time for an extended period to like go walk around Arches National Park, and then that's it. Like other than that, we were hauling. We were like, you get there and you got all that road grime on you, and you just feel so nasty and tired. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, that's rough driving that far.
Dude, it was to the point when we were coming through, I think we were coming through New Mexico. And I was sitting there like looking out the little window. It was dark. It was probably like 1 or 2 in the morning or later. And I was like, and I said it just so matter of fact, like I literally believed it. I was like, Sean, man, there's buffalo like chasing the truck down the road. And he said, what in the world? And it was like tumbleweeds, like caught in the wind, and they were like rolling when we were driving down the road. And in my mind, there was buffalo running alongside us.
Oh man.
In Bama. Patina says it says about 16 hours from Pennsylvania to Alabama. So.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, someday, man. That does sound good.
I mean, well, honestly, like with as many, we'll have to find like a central location that's kind of even for, do like not a southeast or a northeast, like a whole East Coast, and then a whole West Coast. And then eventually we're all of us are just going to have to meet like right in the middle of the country somewhere and
right.
take over for a little bit.
Yeah, period.
What's up, Z-Man?
Free range buffalo. There's buffalo in Kansas? Because you're in Kansas, right? That's crazy. Like somebody leave them there, like strays or something a while back. Like, what in the world would buffalo be doing in Kansas? That just, well, it is flat though, isn't it? Z-Man said, hell yeah. Yeah, we're going to take over, just find us a state in the middle of the country that's kind of central for everybody. We'll just take over the whole state for on a month or so.
And maybe just stay.
A day, yeah, probably. That would probably work better. Catalina Island. Buffalo? You've seen buffalo in Catalina Island? I know where I lived, they had those like Thule elk. I'd never seen elk before either. I'd seen, mule deer and white-tailed deer. I'd never seen an elk like ever up close, just on TV. And these were like kind of like small compared to bigger elk, but they were like endangered because I guess back in the day they had been kind of like pesky and they were taking over people's yards, eating their gardens up, like back in the where people needed their gardens to eat. So they just started killing them off, and they did a good job of it. Like they almost got rid of them. So they were on the endangered list, and they would do like every year because they travel in herds, like live in herds, and every year like your local DNR station would do like a lottery for your area, and they would draw lottery tickets to see who would get tag or two to like try and take down one of the elk. But they would get on our gunnery range. Since they're endangered, we had to like stop, like ceasefire, and go down and get them off so we didn't accidentally kill one. And I rode down there with the guy in the Humvee that was going down to chase it off. And we came around the corner. I was just sitting there, like, kind of daydreaming, expecting to see, like a deer-sized animal or whatever that we were just going to be like, shoo. We came around the curve, and I said, Mitchell, there's a dang horse down here, and it was an elk, dude, like size of a horse. I shit you not.
Yeah.
And so it was like a horse with a rack that you could like lay down lengthwise in the spread. Freaking huge, man.
Yeah, they can get big as shit. Yeah.
Shit, buffalo's a Kansas state animal, Native American tribes.
There's also one
for thousands of years where the buffalo run. Right on.
Oh, that's cool. There's actually called white buffaloes. They're actually real white buffalo, and it's rare. They're the most rarest buffaloes ever.
Brant, they're just like regular buffalo that kids got out there and stuck cotton balls to, right?
No. Look it up. There's real ones. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Ha.
Great white buffalo. They also started tracking gray wolves. Moose are freaking tank. Dude, I've never encountered a moose, but I think that would be like one of those animals that would be terrified of.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're like unpredictable as crap.
They'll charge at you and they don't care.
No, they don't care. They're like a honey badger in that regard. Yingling. Yeah, why? That's weird that y'all wouldn't be. I thought pretty much West Coast you could get any kind of beer, but because we get Yingling all day long here. But dude, this is like, if you like beer, Huntsville's like the place to live, man. The gas stations, they've got more better craft beer selection than like the dedicated craft beer stores back home. I mean, all of them. They'll pull the daggum soft drinks out and stack them on pallets so they can have more space in the cooler for beer.
That's not a bad way to go.
The prices aren't bad either.
All we got here in Texas is basically coyotes and like, I don't even know what else. There's so many other things.
Coyotes, they're like the kind of like the possum version of a wolf, right?
Pretty much. And if you encounter one, if you come to Texas, John, you may see one on top of a fence post by their head, pretty much, because that's a warning sign for the others to stay away.
Brant, dude, I shit you not, Brant. The apartment that I lived in South Carolina before I moved here.
Yeah.
Like we were in the middle of town. It wasn't a huge town. It was like maybe 16,000 like total population. And like where our apartment backed up to, and when I say woods, it was like a little strip of woods in between the mall and then like there were some shops on the road that we lived. There's like a bike shop and then a microbrewery and then like a big coffee shop or whatever. It was just a little strip of woods. We're sitting out on the little back patio one evening and I saw something moving. Look up, dude, coyote just came walking through, looked at us like we were, in his territory, just cruised on. Like it was the strangest thing, man.
Well, the thing is, John, when you see one, there's probably a whole pack following them because.
Oh yeah, I mean, I could hear them, and you hear them all over out there. In the smaller town that I lived in before I moved to Florence, like you hear them all night, every night. I mean, it was rural there. There was like woods, actual woods, but you could hear them out there. You'd be. Dude, I think the craziest when I pulled up to a daggum hotel one night to pick up a passenger, and one coyote shot across the parking lot into the woods. I was like, what, dude, this is like, what's that movie, that Will Smith movie where it's like post-apocalypse type deal? Yeah, it was like that type deal, man.
That's actually a good movie too. Like they're making another one, which looked pretty good.
And they're making a sequel to that, to the I Am Legend. What is it's going to be called? I Was Legend.
Probably. I don't know. Probably I was legend or I'm a legend.
I
It's
was
kinda
legend,
close.
and I still am, kinda.
And then he's
Living
gonna say, keep your mouth out of my wife's mouth.
Well, I mean, I hope. Who wants somebody else's mouth in their wife's mouth? That's kind of.
Still keep your.
That'd be
why is he
awkward, dude.
pouting it?
Especially if like y'all sitting around, your neighbors come over and you look up and the neighbor's got his mouth in your wife's mouth.
Or you keep your my wife's name out of your mouth. That's what he said. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't know what he said. I don't remember. That was like 2 years ago.
Jada fucked Will all up, dude.
Oh yeah, dude. I don't think he needs to worry so much about what's in other people's mouths. It's what's been in her mouth or could currently be in her mouth. But
Yeah.
that's what he needs to focus on. Chris Rock is co-star. You know, I don't know how she has to have his head messed up because I mean, at one time he was kind of, he was a man's man. How do you justify like, man, I'm about to look badass. I'm gonna look like a damn stud up in here with all these actors, and I'm about to go slap this man, open hand, just slap him, and he's maybe $120 soaking wet. I'm about to slap the shit out of him.
Yeah.
And then Chris Rock's kind of like, he just smacked the living out of me.
And that's what they do that every year, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's a comedian. He wasn't just some random ass dude saying that shit. You know? Not to mention, Will was laughing. Shit.
Well, I mean, he laughed until he got that look from his wife, and he swallowed that laugh real quick. Like I think it was a real slap. I mean, I 100% believe it. I think he ain't the same Will Smith he used to be. He's twisted now.
Yeah, she's got him real fucked up. Yep.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, dude, like, so
I would be though too. So
pose a hypothetical question. So you say, how would your wife? You're married, right? Because you got in-laws, so you got to be married, unless you just like borrowed somebody else's family, like to be your in-laws. That would be strange.
Yeah.
But say your wife was, you were helping this young lady get sober, and years later, y'all had an intimate relationship. I mean, how would your wife react to that? Wouldn't she be kind of a little upset?
Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And he was just supposed to be cool with it. I mean, I kind of got the feeling it was like, well, man, that's what's happening. So either deal with it or don't, but it's going to happen.
I remember seeing an interview with her. It was just a few minutes of it, but yeah, she made it sound like this is what I did and it should be okay. And like, it was just another day, type of shit. And
yeah.
I didn't get that, man.
No. And I mean, you know what? Honestly, like when she lost her hair, that was his out. He could be like, hey, you portrayed yourself as a woman who had hair when we got married. And now you don't, you tricked me. That's false advertisement. I'm out of here. I feel like he could have pulled that off, but no, he's still with her. Yeah, no, his kids are, dude, they never mind. I ain't even speak on their kids. I watch movies, but I don't get in their drama. They do, but none of us get into their drama. They throw their drama on us. Yeah, it's like Kardashians times 10 or something.
Well, take it. Well, Tom, there is cows in Texas, so there's a ton of cows in Texas.
There's cows in Texas.
Oh,
they
yeah,
got them old cows with the long horns. What do they call them?
Longhorns.
Yeah, they got the long horns. What do they call those cows?
Yeah,
a name for them.
That's what they're called, Longhorns.
Yeah, I know. They've got long horns, but
Yeah.
There's a name that they call these
Oh, well, I mean,
cows.
it's probably like a bull. Maybe a bull you're talking about, maybe.
I
don't know.
maybe. Stacy said, "Really? We didn't know that."
Yeah.
If my wife had dated Tupac, it would mess me up too. I would have just, I've been like, "Hey, dude, you dated Pac. I ain't got nothing for you. Yeah, I'm gonna go over here and be gay or something." You just, steer.
Just come on down to Texas where steers and queers come down here.
Was that what was that? What's
Hey.
up,
Steers and
man?
queers?
God, guns, coffee. What's happening, dude? Good to see you, brother.
What's up?
Family mention, you ain't bullshit. I see what you did there, Mark Vera.
Oh, you got a new knife coming. I see it. I see the box.
No, this is a pen. I wanted to try this company, Bastion.
I've heard people say they're good, and I've heard people say they're okay, and I've heard people say, eh.
That's
Well,
pretty much every company out there.
yeah, I like Tactile and Big Idea, but Bees Blades was talking about these, and I wanted to try the. I have several titanium ones. I wanted to try an aluminum pen, so I figured I'd try one from these guys. So I can get it the hell out of here.
Isn't Bastion, isn't that the company that did the OEM work for Cutlery Lovers? Did they make his knives that he put out?
Yes.
Thought so. I've run across a few wild, well, they were, I guess, wild sows. They were on the gunnery range too. We were doing target detail one night, and one single pig had about 8 of us running for our lives. Scary. Rocky Mountain Bear, what's happening, man? Good to see you. I cannot confirm nor deny anything that may or may not be going on up in here.
It's pretty good. These were on sale the other day. I don't know if they still are, but they're like on sale for like $30.
Oh, really?
So, and I needed a black pen, and I wanted to try some aluminum. So, and it's the bolt action.
It looks solid too.
Oops. I got a few pins myself here. And yeah, they are Hinderer pins, but this is.
It's hard to beat the Tactile turn. I like that one though.
I've never had one of those either. I dig the style, like the Big Idea designs. I think those look nice.
And then here's the little one. These are the.
All right, DJ and Stacy, y'all have a good night. Y'all take care. Appreciate y'all hanging out with us, and thank you for modding your ass off, Stace. Appreciate you.
Love y'all. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say it on here. You know, the very first time I'm meeting all of you guys was the best day of my life.
Well, I mean, we're happy to meet you too, Grant. You're kind of a.
The thing is like for years I've been trying to find someone that just wants to talk about knives all day long, and I love that.
What do you think in Texas? You run across one or two, but apparently not so much. Which it's hard to find them just out and about. People that are that interested in knives. I didn't think it was would have been that difficult, but
I mean there is a few, but they're not like this kind of favorite, like high end.
Oh yeah, yeah, and I mean, and I thought like all you guys, most of you guys have at least 1 or 2 people within, maybe at least an hour drive. It was 30 minutes or whatever. my closest, well, there was Eric Holiday, but he lived in 96, which 2.5, 3 hours from me. And then Sobix, he was 2, 3 hours from me, maybe a little bit more than that. So there, I mean, it was nobody just to meet up, really just randomly. It was like, hey, I'm gonna be in your area this week, meet up every other week or so. I saw Eric at Blade Show in 2019, and then Sobix came a few months ago. Other than a couple people, the first time I went to Blade Show that I met, I was like, these people really exist, because I'm not meeting them anywhere.
Yeah, like the one person I met from Texas Blade Show was literally Bearded Gear. I met him and the other guy that is with Luff Designs. Yeah, I didn't get to talk to him. At first, I didn't know who it was at first. I was like, who is this? I'm like, oh, it's Jake from that. I was going to say Jake from State Farm, but no.
Is that Jake from the Gear with Beard show?
Yeah, no, at first I didn't know who he was, but he recognized me. But he's like, aren't you the Hinder collector? I'm like, yeah.
Well, I mean, you're kind of a fixture in the knife community, man.
Oh, yeah, I'm very big.
I don't. You do say so yourself. I mean, I really don't know a lot of people that don't know who Brant is.
There's quite a few like from other communities that I'm in. Like they all like are huge fans of me. They're like, man, that's so cool that you're just like, you need to get, you're like got 1,000 subscribers, and hopefully, one day I'll have 1 million. Hopefully, but yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know you were that close, Eamon. He said 15 minutes from Jody. They probably pass each other checking the mail and stuff. All right, Mike, it was good to see you, brother. Appreciate you hanging out with us and letting us bend your ear a little bit for almost 2 hours now.
Well, hey, there's nothing wrong with that, Patina Turner. There's nothing wrong with that. There
was only, the guy on the bottom screen. I don't know. Randomly, we saw him on the side of the road. Stopped, picked him up.
Oh, really? Oh my gosh! And also, I did meet. Y'all know who Screaming Pirate is?
Yeah, Brad. Yeah. Well,
I
forgot he lived in Greenville, so he was about 3 hours away from me too.
Yeah, I met him, which he was actually pretty nice. And let's see who else. Some of the other guys, they all know me from even like websites, like the famous websites know me. They're like, yeah, you know who you are. I'm like, awesome.
You're not too good to talk to them. Like you'll hang out with them and stuff, right?
Yeah, I mean, I could like, oh, that's who it is. But I didn't even see that. Okay, Reamer Designs. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was gonna actually ask Brad if he could make a video of me in it, but I didn't ask at the time.
I'm sure he would have. Brad's cool, dude.
Yeah, because I've always wanted to be in a freaking video on someone else's video, and
well, you're doing that right now, man.
Oh, I know that.
Hey, Tom, it's funny you say that because you missed the beginning. It was pretty touch and go there for a minute because it was just, you have to go back and watch, and it was.
Oh, I'll definitely.
I'm gonna have to watch and see how horrible it was. I just know it had to be pretty horrible. It was going in and out.
Well, because the audio was a little weird, but then after that, it was kind of cool.
Oh shit! Rhino gets to meet his first blader next week. Gonna go chill with the Johnsons, Gene and Kayla.
You know who I really want to meet is JB. Big Red EDC.
You didn't see him at Blade Show this year?
Well, when I was down there, no, I didn't see him because Finch wasn't down there. But he did send me a little late birthday gift. I don't know if you saw, John. But I got my first.
Yeah, that went down on Pocket Metal's live stream.
Yes, it did.
Wait, no, he was. What day were you at Blade Show?
It was probably on a Saturday I was there.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, he was definitely there walking around. I guess y'all didn't run into each other, which I didn't see you there either. There was a butt ton of people.
Yeah, there was a ton of people, and
I
I
kept
had
losing the people that I was like with. Because there was like, it was a pretty big group, and the group kept changing. It was Grumpy and Forrest and Maddie and Gonzo.
yeah.
Then JB was wandering in and out, but like I'd look up and I'd be with like these two people, and then 30 minutes later I'd be with these two people, and it just kept changing. It was weird. It was fun though. We had a good time.
Well, hopefully next year, like tons of people are asking, like, Brent, when are you coming to the real one, to the real Blade Show where we can all meet? I'm like, hopefully next year, and I can hopefully come, and I'll probably video it probably.
The real Blade Show.
Yeah, like the real deal, like not the Texas one, but the real one where you could see all, even Hinder, you could see.
Oh, you weren't.
Oh.
I thought you were saying you were at the Atlanta one this year.
No, I would love to go
Okay.
to the Atlanta one.
Okay.
That's always been my dreams to go there and meet everybody.
See, this whole time I thought you had gone. What's up, Jerbs? Welcome back, man. How was your meal?
What's up, Jerbs?
I'm sure I do, Jerbs, but it'll be on my phone, which is acting as a camera right now. So I'll check it for sure when I get off and let you know. I'll respond. So that, chicken and rice. Heck yeah, dude.
Ooh, I love chicken and rice. It's my favorite.
But do you like chicken bog?
No. I just like chicken and like, no. Oh. It was actually fun
Ron Spector to sing "Be My Baby." Well, you're gonna keep waiting, Tomicus, because that's not gonna happen. I'm done being y'all's little trained monkey. And flout stay at the folks.
It sounds fine to me. I like it.
Wait, the folks, as in like your parents live East Coast, Tina, or just are you saying like random folks? Barbecue and spot. Everybody should get a bunch of awesome. Airbnbs for a week for next year's Blade Show. Hang out. Yeah, dude. Is there like the people that were staying at the Airbnbs, they were pretty reasonably priced. And like a lot of them were decently close to the Galleria, so.
Well, yeah, I
might
mean,
have to crash someone's hotel.
Finch and I's had this in their package. Like every time when you open it, that's what came in it.
Yep.
They sent me a used Band-Aid, man. I was pretty miffed.
They did?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say what?
That would have been some shit, man. You'd open there's a bloody Band-Aid in there. A little end of a pinky finger.
You almost had me going. I was gonna say I would have heard about that shit. I think, wouldn't I?
Hey, wait a minute, Ninja. What about me? You want to meet me? Come on now, come on.
Oh, he does, but he's kind of scared to set his aspirations that high. I mean, you set him at an attainable level. He could go the rest of his life and not be able to meet you, and then what?
Well, hey, it'd be cool if people wanted to meet me. Come on. I mean, I'm making like cards for my YouTube channel. This is an old one.
VC Jerb says, so I am you're like actually making the knife? For 300 subscriber giveaway, I would like to know how you pick your winners. Normally, I think most people do this, or have up until now, and I know StreamYard, I haven't messed with it, has a like a little giveaway type deal, but I usually just would do a giveaway video and have people comment on that video, and then to do the drawing, just do the random comment picker. That was the easiest way. That's what's up, dude. That's cool that you're making a knife.
Yeah, and that
I'm
helps
already making knives.
his algorithm out. All them people liking
There you
and
go.
commenting on the video.
That's the knives I'll be making.
Whoa. Where'd you pull those out of?
They're behind my computer.
You've been hanging out in Satisfaction, haven't you?
He has. He's learned the art keystring. Use a
Pretty
fishbowl to
much.
pick a winner. Gary, didn't you do that? I swear you. Yeah, you did that on a live stream. You actually used the fishbowl to pick winners, which I thought was pretty cool. Taking it back old school. It's just go to the one I use is just randomcommentpicker.org, and it'll walk you through the steps of exactly what to do.
The way of the squirrel.
Just saying, you guys can kiss my bottom with love, of course. Well, I mean, how else would we kiss your bottom if not with love? That's why it's all over the place. You use a different one every time. You got to relearn it. Just use the first one that pops up when you Google YouTube comment picker.
Ninja, I can't give you many of my hinders. They're not for sale. They'll never will be for sale.
He's not asking to buy one, Brant. He wants you to just give him one. You can give him one. You have the capabilities.
Oh, I know that.
Transferring
but-
from your hand to his hand.
Well,
and
don't
walking
give him
away.
any of the ones you have now. Just give him the next one you get. That way.
Oh.
That was
Not
part
one.
2. Only give the prize to people who comment and Well, see, and that to do you do the random comment picker, especially if you do like a video. Once they see it, hey, you got to give it to that person. You can't just be like, oh no, that was a joke. That was just a test run. See if it worked. That wasn't even a real comment. A dummy comment I threw in there to make sure it worked.
Oh man.
Yep, there you go, Brant. You're being called out.
That-
So when is your thousand giveaway?
I don't do giveaways.
Oh. Hey, what's up,
I don't
Alex? Hey, it threw me for a minute there. I had to stop and think. But what's going on, Alex? Good to see you, man. Glad you could stop by. I've been trying to broaden my horizons and gain a little watch knowledge from you. I'm fish out of water when it comes to that stuff. But yeah, dude, if you guys don't watch Alex and even if you're not into watches, he's got some cool shit. He's did like modding the watches, like customizing watches and doing like a
I
little.
think I've seen that
like-
channel before.
You have? I'm sure you have.
I want to make sure.
Oh, what's going on, man? But yeah, y'all go check Alex out for sure, man. He's got some cool stuff.
Which channel's that?
Let's see.
It's Watch and Cut.
Oh yeah, I did watch his.
if-
He does have cool watches.
Is there
Oh my
an
gosh, that's awesome.
moderator that can drop his channel link in
Wow.
the chat? Pretty please.
Which video did I watch? Oh, I watched his.
It used to be. What'd you start out? You were like Alex's Knife Box, and then you changed it to like the Knife Box channel or something, and then now,
Yeah.
back in the days, it's Alex that does the podcast with Dirk, and used to do with
Heck yeah.
Tom Hosang and Gerald.
Oh,
I think I know who you're. Oh, it's Cue Ball in here. What's up, Cue Ball?
Oh, Cubel. Sorry.
Cue-ball.
Hey, you're here now. You're not letting you leave, Cue Ball. So. Oh, thank you, Oz. Appreciate you, man. Well, he still does knives, but he does some cool watches. That's stuff I don't
cool,
see
man.
a lot of people doing, like actually like with modifications and stuff, like doing it themselves. I think it's pretty dang neat. Really, as it, I'm dumb when it comes to watches. If it, if it doesn't have Mickey Mouse on it, or digital, I'm lost. But yeah, he's very informative.
Yeah,
Hi, Cue Ball. Bye, Cue Ball. Today was long. Love you too, Cue Ball. Why don't you probably didn't do nothing? You're just making us feel bad.
Cue Ball.
Later, Cue Ball.
Take it easy, man. Have a good night.
Oh,
Nobody, he said nobody's got to get rest. It's not mandatory. Oh, somebody, who was just asking about that, the VC Edge interface, earlier, but which I know absolutely nothing about except for what I've learned from you and Dirk, because you're the only ones I've seen that have had it.
What's cool is Dirk actually commented on one of my videos and I called him a legend.
Oh, he's got people that make those comments. It wasn't really him. It was Mark Guerrero was asking about the old VC Edge. But I don't know if you follow Alex and or Dirk, but if not, they got some cool videos on them. So definitely go check those out. Yeah, Dirk's cool, man. Not as cool as you, Alex, but that's hard to do anyway. So he's a cool guy. Yes, and yes, and yes, and yes, dude. So is it like air? It's like, because I mean, so the Avant, I don't own one and haven't owned one, but I've handled a few, and they're super duper light. But I just imagine this carbon fiber knife I don't know. I would feel so weird using it.
I'll send you
Yeah, I
mine.
watched a good bit of that video where y'all interviewed the VC dude.
Hey, John, I'll send you mine.
Which I feel weird saying that VC dude, like Charlie's in The Wire, but yeah, it was interesting. He's a smart guy.
He is.
Who's going to get in on the opinion? I'm going to try. I'm going to try my best.
I don't know what that is, but okay.
Opinions, Casey's knife. Brand,
okay. Yeah, I have to get that because I'll support that.
The Tempest Pignon. That's how the French people say it.
I don't know if you guys know, I made another channel called Knife Reviews.
How many channels do you have?
Only got 2.
Oh, only just the two YouTube channels.
Yeah, I only got 2 for the moment. Like the others, well, okay, I have a few troll
accounts. When I'm not on the red carpet, I'm just fiddling around with these 2 channels.
So here's my other channel. That's my other one. Just a small channel.
So what's with the 41? I gotta know what's the 41 deal.
Yeah, it's easy for people to remember it's me. So that way it's...
So it really is it has no, other than that, it has no meaning. It's just a random number.
Well, 41 is when my mom died.
Oh.
That's why I have that.
Oh, okay. Oh, I got you.
Something to remember her, and I keep it as something. It's easy to remember sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, I would imagine so. That's sad, though. I hate that for you.
Yeah, she passed around 2007. Yeah, I was very young at that time.
I wasn't. Dang. It made me feel old as crap. 2007.
Yeah, I was 13 years old when that happened.
Hey again, Alex.
And I'm 30 years old.
Different John, but I see my name, so I say, hey. Shane, no opinion for me, saving for a Harsey folder. Oh, nice. Forrest is still in here. You can get his opinion on it. He's got a sweet Harsey.
Damn,
Yeah,
Shane's not picking up opinion, man.
Dang, you gotta get one, man. Get you one.
he's a hater.
Oh,
Yeah, he is. Man, he must hate KC.
man.
Tom said he's never been young. He was born old. He's Benjamin Button. He'll get young one day.
Hey, I'm Benjamin Button. I still look young.
I'm sorry to hear that, Scott.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, man.
That's why I'm blessed with to still have both my parents. Oh, the story about when you talked about the Russian that almost kidnapping you, right? Has he come back? No, see, and that was I didn't do too many Uber rides after that. I did like later on. I did maybe a couple weeks worth, but no, I never saw him again. And thank God, because we were talking about that earlier. That was probably the one Uber experience I had where I was legit kind of like I had that sinking feeling like, oh, shit, like something's about to go down. I mean, it was weird and scary. Like, not gonna lie, he was just so he like I don't know, he had that like cold dead Russian look, just like even when he was joking, which he wasn't joking a whole lot, I guess, until
What's
there
up,
at the end.
Josh?
And I'm not convinced he was joking, and thinking maybe he kind of flirted like because he was under the influence and had fallen asleep and then woke up, and I feel like maybe he just said some off the wall stuff and then realized it at the last minute, tried to play it off like, oh, I was joking with you. So,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, later on looking back on it, it was kind of funny. Yeah, I saw that you got that controversial K390 Delica. That was the star of a very weird video. Being spirited. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like lack of Midol was involved or something. I'm not sure.
What's up, Josh?
What's up, Josh Worth? One of the funders from down unders. Good to see you, brother. Yeah, I like weird videos too, man. Just random, like off the wall shit that's not somebody's typical content pops up. I dig that.
If you like weird videos, go watch Everyday City. Everyday Carry City, I think it is.
Oh, Ray, Everyday City Carry. And that's that's G-Ball, Josh. The guy in the top right.
What's up,
At
Josh?
first, when I was thinking, who is this guy? And I'm thinking, oh, that's okay. Never mind.
So I gotta ask, you don't live with your in-laws, do you? But you're always at your in-laws, though.
I guess in theory, I am.
In theory.
No,
he said he knew it was a
thankfully
G
I don't.
something.
I said, thankfully, I don't.
Yeah, that'd be too much. One of my wives, when we were dating, we stayed with her parents for a little bit, and if it had been any longer than what we actually did stay with them, I would have went to jail. Violence upon a person.
Yeah.
Her dad was something else. I like KC, but I have a list of USA made knives to get before I get another China knife. Hey, gotta respect that man. Oh yeah, I think I got a little Amazon soundboard. I think I had the echo cut up a little bit because somebody was digging it, so I think I left it up. It was wanted to do the God voice or whatever. I don't even think it's doing it now. Hello, yeah. Alex, go forth and spread the knowledge of timepieces, my good son.
Spread your knowledge.
But it's,
What the
yeah,
fuck
it's
is
a little
that?
fun little thing. I've actually just sat around the house and hooked it up to where I could hear it in the headphones and played around with it. Yeah, that Vero is pimp. I'd never had one in hand until I got to check out Javon's. I mean, I see what the hype was about. They're pretty sweet.
I tried to get the Axon for a while. Then I tried to get a Synapse XL for a while. Almost got one. Long story, didn't end up getting it. And then I pretty much just kind of put it, figured I'll get one if it's meant to be. And then I forget who it was in one of the chats the one night said, hey, I think it was REC. I think REC had a couple models in, and this is the one I wanted. I wanted the stone wash with the black wash. And it's the exact one I wanted. And they just happened to have, this was the last one. When I ordered this, they were sold out. But yeah, it's not the DLC. This is the black wash.
Okay. It's
They
sweet
have
looking, man.
It's I was kind of worried
Buddy.
because people always said the detent was light. I don't know if that was a first gen or if that was just, I think it was only like 2 people I think I heard say that. But this one is just perfect, man. It's pretty stout.
Well, I mean, just about any of these, especially like the ones that get kind of put in the spotlight when people that are not a knife company are putting them out. People are going to be hypercritical of them, and I think people get those few exceptions to the rules that are kind of janky, and then they run with it and kind of try and make the whole company look bad. Oh, they're all shit. Look at this. Right. You're going to have a bad knife or two in every batch.
Right. Yeah. That's inevitable. Yep.
Scott, if you're talking about, because I had 3 at one point. I had a personal, which I used sometimes because they all got like overloaded with spam. But one of them I never recovered. The one that it was like I think it was Grateful Panic 74. No, that one got totally deleted. Like, not by me either, but somebody took over my email account and just deleted it. So it's gone. Like, they couldn't even find it. Google showed, I don't know what the heck the person did. Google had no like record of it. They couldn't find it anywhere. It was just like it never existed.
That's crazy.
He couldn't even hold that knife.
Yeah, no,
Squirrels go. Whoa. What are you doing, Maddie? What's going on here? What are you talking about? Squirrels go. Squirrels go where?
Go where?
I swear to God, if it's like squirrels start popping out in this room here, I'm
Squirrels go.
Oh Lord, jeez. You had the dog just stood up and like shook her daggone collar right when he was talking about squirrels attacking, and thanks, Maddie, bastard.
You thought he was talking about they're coming for you, huh?
Yeah, I thought it sounded like something was busting out the wall. Ya. All right, Tomicus, you have a good night, man. Appreciate you hanging with us, buddy. Have a good day tomorrow. Love you, dude.
Later.
Tater.
Oh, I can, Shay. I can. Wasn't holding on to it.
He was just getting fancy with it. He was going to do some tricks.
I was just getting a little fancy. I've held a lot of Protects, but and believe me, I don't like Protect.
What don't you like about them?
Just don't care for them. They're just not my thing.
The automatics or the manuals or both?
I just don't care for them. They don't
any of them, just all like any Protect, whether they're automatic or manual or anything.
I mean, if it's this brand only, I would take it.
Well, now come on, you own other knife brands. You can't say that.
Oh, I know, but
Shane,
I
oh, I
feel
believe
like
you.
only this now
You
because
don't.
I'm
You
getting
don't
rid
have
of all the
to
others.
qualify it with the believe me.
I
No, I have not had a Spyderco Domino.
don't like the domino.
Brother Mark.
Ugh.
Oh,
No, I've held the prototype Nirvana. That was cool.
really? The
Yeah,
nice.
that was really cool. I almost bought it, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna. I should have back then when I was into those.
So I haven't had a whole heap of Spydercos. I've had like maybe I'd say 10 or less. I mean,
I
they
had
were
like
the
20 of
the
them.
norm. It's like I had a PM2,
I got
a
a PM2.
Chaparral, a little native, and
I also got a
then some of the
military.
budgetier ones.
I got a military that's full tie.
Oh, I do have a Mannix now, but yeah,
I got a Mannix too, but I'm not a big fan of it.
yeah, I got the Mannix 3. I didn't really like the 2. It was 2.5. It's kind of late 2, early 3.
Yeah, I got into a Spyderco kick for a while, about a year ago.
You want a PM2 Ninja?
Somebody
I got one.
instructed you had to buy them all.
Yeah, it was.
that dude that lives in your head.
Yeah. Yeah, I ended up with 3 pair of 2s. I think I got 3 PM2s, 3 pair of 3s. I had 2 Smocks, 2 Mannix 2s, Spy Opera, Jimbo 2, Delica 4. That might be. And then I started to get away from them there. Bees was having a bunch of trouble with their customer service and shit, and that kind of put me off a little bit, you know. They actually ended up ruining his knife even worse than he sent it to him. Or no, it was KC. It was Casey. It was Casey at Knives Fast. That's who it was. Yeah, he sent it back because it was boogered up, and then they sent it back, and it was worse. And yeah, that kind of just put me off. So I haven't bought one since then.
Dang. And I've heard lots of horror stories like that. I've never had any issues with Spyderco at all, like nothing negative. But
I've never had to deal with them, so I don't know. And on top of that, I'm not gonna go out and buy another pair of 3 or another PM. You know what I mean? And what they put out, I'm not real interested in. The only thing I might consider getting is something in like K390, like a Police 4 or something. Just or maybe something like their LC 200N series. Maybe one of them too, but I haven't been in a big hurry to go get one.
Well, I have to be careful. Like I try not to even like look at mini Spydercos because they got that whole Pokemon thing going on, and I get hung up just before I know it, I'm like, oh damn, I've got 15 of them, and there's more. And I freak out because I've got to have every new one that comes out. So I've had to be very careful about those. Like all the sprint runs, especially if it's a model that I really like a Mannix 2 or one of the natives.
Yeah, I think I might have like 15 of them or so or whatever. I bought those all very quickly, you know.
In like 2 weeks or so.
Well, not quite that quick. Some of them that I got were pretty, like the Maximate pair of 3, that was a couple $100, and Mannix 2 that I have an M390. You know, some of them were pretty pricey. The M4 Smock.
Yeah. Yeah, they
But
just
it was a couple months, but it was quick for that many knives.
Hey John, who was it that put out the mule scales? The mule scales. Well, they're keeping them in. No, the for the mule. We saw somewhere somebody was like gonna be selling, like actually having stock scales for the mule, which I've wondered why somebody hadn't done that like a long time ago, because they're, you know, a lot of people get them. They're fairly inexpensive. You get to check out new steels, and all you got to do is get some scales for it. Nobody has them.
I think you just gotta
Yeah.
make them.
That's odd. Well, most
Was
people paracord wrap them or something, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd want
Yeah, I
some
mean,
micarta or something.
Yeah, for sure. And I think these were like micarta or. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely want some micarta on there.
Hey Ninja, if you want my
crap.
PM2, if you got any like collabs of hinderers, I'm willing to take.
That's a good question, budget guy, because I mean, they're pretty inexpensive, like new, right? The Kalashnikovs, what, maybe like 30, brand new.
Yeah, they're not much.
Definitely wouldn't go over 30, depending on the condition. 5 or so less than that.
I think the double XLs might be like 40.
Yeah.
At the most.
Yeah. Well, I forgot they came out with that jobby. That's the one that's like a pocket sword, right?
Yeah, it's like I got one. They're freaking huge, man.
38.89. So yeah, I mean, if it's in like pretty daggum good shape, maybe knock $5 or so off.
Oh, is he trying to sell one?
Yeah.
Or buy one?
I think that's what he was asking. What if we were selling one in Osage, what we would sell it for? So I guess he's got
Ninja,
one he's going to sell.
Is it the 550? The 550?
Yeah, ain't bad.
If it's the 550, I would take it. That's the one I want.
Which one do you want?
The 0550, the hinderer one that they had. It's an older one, but the one I've been hunting for a while. It literally has no flipper on it. It's what's cool about it.
How do you open it?
It's one of those.
Oh, you gotta.
No, it's just like, you know, little tab. Like a tab, like that.
No, that's not. No, that's.
Is it 3? Wait.
Magics. He's at sorceries.
It's all magic.
Brant is a practitioner of the dark arts.
Well, Ninja, are you on Instagram? Let me see a picture. If you have Instagram.
Yeah, I'd probably sell it for like 35 shipped, maybe 30, 32, 35 shipped.
I like Gil Bradley because he lives in my area. That's why I like him.
Yeah. Cover PayPal costs or whatever you're doing if you got to, you know, make sure that gets covered too.
Yeah. I mean, because some people don't mind paying like the goods and services, which I
do have a 03, sorry, 392.
Right, John. Right. Yeah. They'll sell it to you for this much if, you know, whatever.
You cover it, which especially if they want goods and services. If somebody's got vouchers, you know, and I feel like if they've got vouchers, they've got, you know, legit people that'll, you know, go to like say, hey, they're good to go. If you still want goods and services, then you foot the bill on that.
Right.
But
Right.
but if it's somebody, you know, that you never heard
Nobody
of, nobody's
knows.
ever heard of, I'd like, hey, yeah, goods and services, but you got to do the fees or.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Timbo, what's the holdup, man? You're supposed to be getting an Instagram account. No, you just set up a dummy account. You don't even have to have the pictures or nothing on there. Just you can message people. That's what a lot of people they don't even post pictures or anything. They just use it strictly as a to message people with, because hardly anybody uses Facebook anymore.
Yeah, I don't.
I have a 0392.
I can't bring myself to delete my Facebook account, but I've gone on there because I've gotten a message from somebody that's the only way I have to really communicate with them. And other than that, I don't know. One day I'm just going to have to break down and just rip it off like a Band-Aid.
Yeah. It felt weird when I didn't have one anymore, but after a while, I don't know, you just kind of forget about it, as weird as that seems.
Oh, you totally deleted yours?
Well, I got a new phone and I couldn't get into it on the phone. There was some discrepancy with like an old account and the password's not going through. So I kind of just, you know what I mean? I couldn't get on it, so I didn't, you know, and then I kind of forgot about it.
It's not deleted, but it might as well be, because you can't see shit on it.
Right.
Yeah, but then it was Nick. He said he would pay double for 0392. Oh, take care, Alex, man. Appreciate you stopping by, brother. It's good to see you. And like I said, everybody go check out old Alex's content. He's all around good dude. He's got some good info.
You could say you want to see it. This is the full blacked out. I put the copper screws in. Yes, that is a mess up I had. This is my only one I keep is nice and mint, but yeah.
Is that the one? That's the 0392?
Yeah, this is the most rarest one you could find.
All right. Oh, that's why you're willing to pay double for it, huh?
Yeah, I would probably pay for, like, if somebody wanted it, I'd say probably give me like $900 for it. Because, yeah, the only thing wrong with it is there's only one screw that is stripped. And I do mean stripped.
Yeah, so I think one of the budgets guy said it's like pretty much brand new, and he said that they wouldn't let him return it, I guess, which is kind of crappy. It's not been used. Hell, I mean, I've actually carried a knife for a couple of days and sent it back to Blade HQ before.
Yeah, Josh,
I didn't do any major batoning or anything.
Yeah.
You know,
the reason it's rare is they're numbered. This is the lowest number I think I have. This one's a 289 serial number. Right there. There's the serial number.
Is that a ZT model?
Yeah, ZT.
Ooh, it's in 204.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, this is never been used. I only just shown it off to people. That's all I do with it.
There's nothing wrong with that, man.
I'm going to get some blue hardware for it.
I don't know. They apparently hired a new marketing guy that is of the school of doing the opposite as far as marketing. Like, they just don't do anything interesting anymore. They've pretty much dropped off the face of the earth as far as they're not very relevant in the knife community anymore. It doesn't seem like.
What is it?
ZT, like any of their new stuff. You just don't hear about any new ZTs or
they came out with the one
interesting.
They did come out with one that was the copper little tiny one they came out with. That was their newest run. They're not calling it sprint. They're calling them not sprint runs anymore. It's factory runs now.
They're not, like, what do they call it? Like a quick jog?
I don't know what they're calling it now, but they had to redo things. But yeah,
But I tell
Here's
you,
my
this is
other-
the first year in a while that Wee's put out anything that I was even slightly interested in. So,
Yeah.
and I've only owned one ZT, and it wasn't. I mean, it was the kind of the model that I was expecting, but it was the smaller version and not the larger version. And the smaller version of this particular one was like, oh, it was tiny. So I ended up never carrying it and selling it for like $50 less than what I paid for it.
All right, fellas.
Well, it's funny you should say that because it's about that time anyway, and I think everybody needs to get a little sleep. I appreciate you guys coming on, hanging out, man,
Heck yeah.
and the guys in the chat. Everybody is enjoyable.
Yeah, dude. Anytime, I'll hop
Oh, yeah,
on
you're
anytime.
more than welcome anytime, man. Anytime, all y'all guys are.
I love it when I come on here.
If I'm having a brain fart night and we don't have a link in the chat, just give me a holler and I'll throw one down.
Okay.
Groovesday
All right.
every Tuesday, Maddie. That's what we're aiming for, man. Back on every Tuesday, and maybe if you play your cards right, Maddie, maybe another night during the week too. You gotta be a good boy.
Yeah, that sounds good, dude.
Heck yeah, man. But yeah, like I said, I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate, like Shane said, I appreciate Brant staying upright the entire time this tonight. So I knew that.
Well, it's not
I know
that-
that took a
it's
lot of
not-
effort.
You all right, Brant?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like a cat, you know. He just gets relaxed.
Yeah, I gotta relax, you know.
See, there he goes. I should have said.
just gotta relax. This is how I relax. This is how I relax. I just put my feet up like that, and that's how I do things.
Oh, whoa, easy there. All right, well, y'all take care. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Enjoyed
Anytime.
it, and see you guys real soon. Which even if it's not on this live, it'll be on another live. We'll see y'all. Y'all take care. Love all you guys, and y'all get on out there and EDC your asses off, and have a
Use
great
your
night.
shit, guys. Use your shit.
Yes, sir. Y'all take care. Love y'all.
Love you guys. See ya.